Hey everyone, I'm Steve. And this is Isla.
Hi.
We wanted to do a little refresher just to show you. If you wanted to make a project while you were home, you could use Pic Collage to do a digital post. So first thing is, you need to make sure you install Pic Collage on your iPad or your Android tablet or even a phone.
So there's grids, freestyle, or templates. I would normally do freestyle, but it's your choice.
I would stick with freestyle. You can pick the other ones, but first check freestyle. Some of the other templates will limit what you can do. So the reason you hit freestyle, it gives you the most creativity and the most options. Again, you can try the other stuff out, but once you're here, you'll have the ability to do some of the other things anyway. So if you hit freestyle, you'll have a giant blank canvas with the words tap anywhere to add a photo. You're not going to do that yet. First thing you want to do is make sure you know all of your options before you just start going ahead with stuff.
So there is layout, like you want to lay out your photos, background, stickers, like you just tap on them.
They're built into the app, so they're specific to Pic Collage. They may be different from season to season.
Text, if you want to write something down on the...
A typed message, yeah. So anything that would be written down with the keyboard, you could put in the text field.
Web image, you can like look on the web image for like any photos that you want for a background or something, and then there's a little pencil that you just use your finger, and you can choose colours, and you can choose how big it is, and there's a rubber as well if you need them.
And there is one more option that can be hidden if you scroll over or tap the little arrow at the very bottom.
Animation. That means that you can move it all around.
It gives it like a little wiggle effect, or a bounce, things like that. If it's just going to be a picture, you won't need that. But if you're sharing it as an image somewhere, it could be really cool. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and start now from the very beginning all the way to the left side. Now, technically we did the layout already, but we're going to show you what you could do if you wanted to. So if you tap on layout, a couple of options.
You can just have it like one big one like that. You can have two that way. You can have one big one and two small ones. 3 boxes.
3 frames, yeah.
And then 4 frames.
And you get the idea. You can keep going along and check it out. And what you'll do at that point is you just add a picture and it automatically pops up in one of those squares. So once you've got that, we're just going to go back to the blank page that again gives us the most freedom. It doesn't lock our images into place. So the blank page, you also have the ability to go through some other stuff here. For right now, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to select the blank page. And anytime you're happy with something, you're going to look for a little tick, or a check as I call it.
Right there.
Go ahead. Perfect. The next one over is
background. You can choose your own background. You can even search on any of these colors you can choose. But if they have like a lock on them, or like see here, or a crown, you can't have them. You need to pay money for those ones.
And you don't need to pay money. There's plenty of ways to do it without that. So all we're going to show you today is there's pink, we got red, all the way over. There's black, maybe gray, yeah. What are we going to make our poster about, you think?
Maybe it could be like nature.
There we go. Let's do a nature one. Is there anything that you think is good for nature on these backgrounds?
I think those flowers are fine.
Let's do the flowers. And what do you do when you're happy with it?
You press the tick. Or if you want, you can search on the web for like more nature stuff. Because if you didn't really think that was naturey enough,
It works for me.
you could search on the web.
Yep. So let's hit the tick though. Perfect. All right, what's the next one we want to do? Let's go ahead and hit photos. Perfect. So now you'll see there's a bunch of pictures that are already on the camera roll here. Now if it's the first time you're using this, it will ask you for access to your photo library. That's up to you. It'll need that in order to do it, but just go ahead and hit OK if you're happy with that. And that'll show you other photos that are there. Now this works like a selection box, right? So if I wanted to pick something, I would just tap on it, and it would select that photo. Then I would hit the tick, and it would add them in. But I'm not going to do that. We're going to take all our pictures today. So how would I take a picture?
So that button.
That's right.
Take your own photo.
Oh, it's
just
a
goes
photo of
onto
me.
photos. But I don't think we would want to use photo because that's not anything in nature. So if you didn't want that photo, you would press retake.
No, don't retake it though. I think this is, we're all about, I'm in nature right now on a trampoline, so I'm gonna use that one. There's one. They don't have, it's not gonna be perfect. Yeah. All right, so what else would we do?
Maybe a little picture of like the grass or a flower.
That's a good idea. Tap the camera. We'll take a picture of some grass. Once again, it says retake or use photo.
And if it's like something that you would want, you would press use photo, and if you don't think that's good, you press retake. But today we're gonna press use photo because that's a good photo.
I think we can take one more picture while we're here. So I'm gonna tap that camera button again, and this time I'm gonna take a picture of the sky. There it is, and as you know before, there's retake and there's use photo. Use photo it is. Perfect. So now you can see there are 3 pictures selected, and at the top there's a tick with a 3. We tap the tick, and there's our photos. Now once you've got them in here, you can do whatever you want. You can make them gigantic. That's not helpful. We can make them much smaller. We can move them around. We can flip them around. I'm just going to go ahead and leave them here. I'm aware that my poster today is not going to be amazing, but I'm not making it to be amazing. I'm just trying to have some fun and show you how it works. All right, what do we have next?
Stickers if you want to add any. Let's press that.
So you'll have some sticker options there. Generally, depending on the season, they'll change. Let's pick a stay home
We're not going to do it.
and an earth and hit the tick. All right, what's the next one over?
Text. Would we want to write anything?
I think we got to tell people what the poster's about, right?
Maybe this poster is about nature.
About nature at home.
Nature at home.
Cool. And now what you'll also see here is I have some other options. This is kind of natural. That's the last way that it popped up. But I can change by tapping on the T, the text, the style of writing, right? And I can also change by tapping on the palette.
You can change the color. So that would be the color of the writing, and then that would be the color of the background.
And the same thing with this. You can make it longer if you need to make it bigger. If you shrink it, it will change the width of it.
It would make it, some of the letters might go to the bottom, some of the letters might go to the
Make it a little bit smaller. You just play around with it, you'll figure it out. There we go. Nature at home. There's my little stay home, and there is my pictures, my stickers, and some stuff there. All right. Now, as Isla mentioned earlier, you also have the web search, where if you wanted to find a picture online, you could do that. Now, of course, you can also go onto your browser, just on your phone, find a picture that you like, and save it to your phone. But this just makes it easier right from within. So
maybe nature?
Try it. So nature gives us all sorts of different images.
Wait, no. I think that was nice.
Cool. There we go. And there's our picture from the internet. So what will happen is, as you add things, they layer on top. So you might find that when you add a picture, it goes on top of a sticker, which, no big deal. You can change it around. Just move it out of the way, tap on the thing that you want to be on top, and move it back. Now this is above. So if you notice, the picture that I took is now behind the sticker, and there we go. Perfect. All right, next one over. If you wanted to, you could doodle.
I have a fly on
Oh, thanks. I'm terrible at drawing on my iPad. I think Isla's better than me, but just in the interest of making this quick, I'm gonna do it real quick. Once you select doodle, it gives you the option to draw with your finger. Draw anything you want. Save that for the end unless you have a really good idea of what you want to draw, because there's plenty of other apps out there that you can just draw with on an iPad or a tablet rather than this, but you can do it. So let's do that. Select the color. Now this will select how big the writing will be. I'm going to make it fairly big because I'm just going to make a little sun at the, like near the top here, right there. And then I'll make it a little smaller so I can make rays of sunshine. And that is the extent of my drawing with an iPad. Now I'm happy with it, so what do I hit?
You press the big tick in the corner, I think.
We have one more thing, and it is
Oh yes,
My fault.
animation. No, you've already.
Oh, I did hit it. Yeah,
You
you're right.
pressed on it.
Did, yeah.
Animation. So that's none. You can do that. 3D. Drop. Wiggle. Spread. And pulse. But I think.
Which one do you like? 3D? Let's do 3D. Perfect. And now we hit the tick. One thing I'm going to show you before we leave. There's some other things that you can do with a picture. You can edit it. So, for instance, my picture down here that Isla is not a fan of, and I understand why. She's got to look at this all the time. It's not nice. If I tap on that and hold, I'll get some options that'll pop up. So I've got some effects. I've got cutout. I've got duplicate. I can send it to the back. I can set it as the whole background. I would not like that. I can make a little border around it, or I can bring some images together if I select them, or of course there's a bin. So
Yeah,
I can
you
just
can
delete it.
remove it.
My favorite thing on here is cutout though, so I'm going to show you that. So if I tap cutout, I'm going to need to put this down for this. I just trace with my finger around the image that I want to keep.
Oh no.
And the rest will go away. And now I hit the tick, and I've got nothing but me. I'm going to make that near the front here. I'm going to be on top of the earth here. There we go. I'm now the top of the globe. So if you look up in the night sky, you should see me. But there you go. Anyway, it's a really cool feature. You can do all sorts of cool things like put your face on the earth or on other characters, or anyway, it's just neat. Okay, now we are done. So Isla, what do I do?
You press done, and you can, if you want to save it, you press save to library, and then you press the tick because you are done. Okay, and then
Back to the start. You can make another one, or if you swipe over, you can see the
Your
posters you've
collage.
already made. Yeah.
and I made a load.
Yeah, Isla's got a few. This is my favorite one. It's one from her book. So
And
there's a
this
message
is a
there.
good one.
Well, all right. Hopefully that's given you enough information to get started with a digital poster. And we'll have some more videos coming. Of course, you can always ask questions of your teachers, or even just go online and find someone else that's used it. There's tons of stuff on YouTube where people will show you some tips and tricks. We just started with the basics, but there's definitely more stuff out there. So from Isla and myself,
Goodbye.
bye. Thank you. Hopefully we'll see you soon.